Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and on the mound now, Cutter Crawford. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
TJ Friedel leading things off and takes a strike. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Friedel launched a homer in his most recent game. Got him. Now one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Foul ball. One out, base is empty. And there's a ball. That catches the outside corner. 1-2. That one missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rafaela turns to the right on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Well, he's a guy they want to rely on to drive in runs, but he's just truly been having struggles hitting with runners in scoring position this season. And they can get in a guy's head when you're not coming through for the team. All of a sudden, you're gripping the bat so much tighter. You're grinding, sawdust coming out. You're tense. Your swing gets long because you're not recognizing pitches and you're committing too soon. With that said, he's got to find a way to slow the ball game down, just get the bat to the baseball and see if he can find a hole. That'll probably break him out.
Strike on the outside corner, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in Boston. And today's starter, Brady Singer.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Romy Gonzalez. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting second.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Rob Refsnyder stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
At the plate, Jarren Duran.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Right side, and that's just foul. Fought off foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back here in Boston, and now it's Austin Hayes.
The designated hitter, Austin
Hayes, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Not even close there. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
And no one can get there. So a man on base to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with
fielder,
2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down.
Batting 6th, first baseman Spencer Steer.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7th, catcher Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Batting 8th, right fielder Will Benson.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Misses again, 5 in a row. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one outside. 3-1 now. Christian Encarnacion Strand in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. Check swing, called strike. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl, led off the game with a strikeout. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Lined into right. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Reds 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 2nd. Now it's Alex Bregman.
For the Red Sox, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Singer back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Singer winds and deals. And that is out of play. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. On the ground, De La Cruz. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 5th, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Wong with a homer in his last game. On the corner for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now the first baseman, Blake Sabol. There's a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 1 and the Red Sox nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that.
0-1. Ball, that's in.
Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3 and 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Out towards right center field, Rafaela on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Went with the sweeper for the strike. And a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting 8, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the rookie right fielder. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-1.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2 count.
On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Gonzalez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Just a slow ground ball this time, and that will end the inning. And the Red Sox leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. The right-hander back to work. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Spencer Steer will hit next. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Lux on at first, nobody out. And there's the strike. misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Walked his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That's down and in. Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Stepping
right
in,
fielder,
Will Benson. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's outside, and the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one finds the corner. 3-2 now. Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. Line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela in position, brings it in, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
And we're back. John Chobby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And the batter now, Jarren Duran. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. And he grounds one to the right side. McLean throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time up. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Red Sox.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
83.
Brennan Bernardino.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike. Friedel, 29 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
No, he's in.
He's in there.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. McLean in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next offering is down low. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Liam Hendricks preparing to come on if needed. Weissert also throwing. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
The count is full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Bregman for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds, 1 for 2. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner takes off for third. Caught him looking for the K. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
First baseman Blake Sable.
Singer back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And the batter now, Ceddanne Rafaela. Popped up. McLean. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. And he's already singled in this game. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's to third, and it goes foul. Just foul. Right through there, got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Top 6 in now for the Reds. Gavin Lux. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Popped up left side. Hauls it in for the out. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now here is Spencer Steer.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Next offering is in for a strike.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Trevino in the box again, takes a strike.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1.
That's ball two.
And that one hammered Rafaela. Ranging back. And it hits off the monster. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, one-run game. Now it's the right fielder. A single his first time. And that one fouled off. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That just misses, and it's 1-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Back to the top of the order now. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And that one gets past the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
with the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Close, but called the ball. 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Snyder in the box now, takes strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Man at second. Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Strike three, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Now batting left
So
fielder,
stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Time called now as the pitch is delivered. Oh, Patrick Johnson, the plate umpire, he's calling a balk. Two outs with a runner at third. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. Hard-throwing Australian.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Will Benson getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swings here and blasts one left field. Into the monster seats and gone. A shot to the opposite field. Home run number 10 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A little bit high, and the count is 2-0. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Paul Sewald up and loosening in the pen. Weissert warming up as well. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. That one not close. Ball 3. In there at the knees. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Back to the top of the order, and now T.J. Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Encarnacion Strand gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that drops in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
First and second, no outs. McLean digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First offering, and it just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And there's the strike. On a line out towards center. Rafaela pulls it in on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Liam Hendricks won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Red
Aroldis Chapman
Sox.
comes in to take over.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Base hit center field. Around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
First and second, 1 out. Hayes now at the plate, 1 for 3. That misses, and that's ball 1. One out. Runners at first and second. Fought off foul. And he chases a high fastball there.
That was straight queso right there.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, out towards right center. Rafaela pulls it down, and that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In the dirt.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So digging in, Blake Sable.
Hey. 0-1.
Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So up next, Cedar Rafaela. On the ground right side. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Bregman around third. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the runner from first. It's 3-2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down, runner at third. And next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Right side, hard hit. Got him for out number 2, but the run scores, and we are tied.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now the right fielder, he's 2 for 2. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground right side, McLean tosses to first, and that is the inning. But they score 3 times to even it up. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Paul Sewald.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Center field, Rafaela brings it in. And there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Jose Trevino. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Go-ahead run on base. Benson, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Hard hit, base hit. And a go ahead run into scoring position. One away.
A couple of singles back to back. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put. That's ball one. To third might be two. There's one, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
New arm out of the bullpen, Scott
Number
Barlow.
58.
Well, he's been hit pretty
Scott
hard at times
Barlow.
this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Back to the top of the order
Lead
now.
off for
Now the third
Red
baseman,
Sox.
Romy
Third
Gonzalez.
baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Benson on the move to the alley. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball for a strike. Barlow, 32 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. On the ground, right side, McLean. The throw to first, that ends the frame. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied at 3.
Now pitching for
So the
Red
closer
Sox.
summoned from the bullpen, Justin Slayton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. That one misses, and that's ball one. there's a ball. Lifted in the air, right field. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, second
Matt
baseman
McClain
Matt
getting ready to
McClain.
hit. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone
Now
cold
batting,
take.
designated
Go ahead,
hitter
run on
Austin
base.
Hayes.
Austin Hayes digs in now.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
2 outs.
1-1.
Here goes the runner. Out to short. Story rolls across the diamond, and that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Alex Brickman.
Second baseman, Alex Brickman.
Barlow back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox. That one fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one's upstairs, ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 10th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here. Reese Hines. Runner in scoring position. No outs. In now for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Misses off the plate. And it's 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's in there, and a full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ball 4, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Just missed. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Here's the pinch runner for Cincinnati, Ryan Valade. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there at the knees.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
In the air to left center. Durant makes the grab on the run. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. He's already homered here in this one. And fouled off. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop. Asking me 21 questions going back.
So coming into the game now on defense, Tyler Stevenson. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 37.
Cedar Rafaela now at the plate.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to first, dives and keeps it on the infield. And he beats it. He's safe.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Rafael Devers. Big spot for him here. Now he steps off. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Scott Barlow out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for
Number
the Reds,
50.
Sam Mold.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Puts a bunt down. McLean, the winning run crosses the plate, and the Red Sox